Hey guys, Lulz here. We are going into week 10, final week before playoffs. My opponent today will be Erevar of the DC Digletts. Both him and I are clinched for playoffs, so there's no dream crushing or anything today. But I expect us to do a lot of scouting for each other's teams and stuff because if I win my quarterfinals match, I will be playing him in the semifinals. So we'll have an opportunity for a rematch here pretty soon. So before I forget to switch my team here, few big changes to the team. His mega's Metagross. He's got a lot of high-powered stuff like Zapdos, Manphy, things like that. My idea for this match will be to lead with Feraligatr and hope he leads with Torkoal, as he tends to be doing lately. Set up a sub and try and Dragon Dance to +1 or +2. +2 would be ideal because then I can sweep the rest of his team, but I don't think I'm going to get to a +2. So we'll see how that goes. My backup, of course, Mega Lopunny, and then Scarf Nidoking as well. With things like Earth Power, Super Power for the Krook, although Ice Beam should be catching it if it comes in and does the Intimidate. But I have Super Power just in case. My Goodra, of course, Sap Sipper this time in case Manphy has Energy Ball. Try and get that special attack. And then the Dragon Tail is the backup plan in case it sets up with Tail Glow. Talonflame with Skyplate, setup moves with Sword Dance, Brave Bird, U-turn instead of the traditional Roost, because I want to be able to hit it again, Crocodile, and outspeed it. And then Sizor, bulky Defogger, with again another U-turn just in case I have a chance to hit Crocodile. Crocodile and Metamegaros are the two main things that I'm worried about. So let's get started. Yep, there's Krook. No Metagross, which is interesting. I do see the Manphy Zapdos I was expecting, as well as Porygon. So Electros I'm not as worried about. Nidoking can do decent damage to it, even though it can't hit it with Earth Power. It can do Ice Beam and Scarf and stuff like that. Talonflame can do a number on it too. So this should be interesting. I expect him to lead with Torkoal again, so I kind of want to lead with Feraligatr and set up and sweep. But if he leads with something, say Crocodile or something like that, I need to be able to switch at a moment's notice, probably to Talonflame, or he'll probably knock off, so I might even Mega Lopunny. But we're gonna see if he does Torkoal as a lead. Yep, there's a Crocodile. This Crocodile will outspeed me. I do expect a knockoff. Question is, I can stay in and take a knockoff, but I really like having my Life Orb if possible. I just know if I Dragon Dance once, I can kill him with Waterfall, even though it's a +0, because Crocodile's defenses are a little low. The other major consideration is possibly switching into Sizor and tanking the Dark type hit. I'd lose leftovers, but I have things like Roost, and my defense is a little higher, so I could U-turn out afterwards too. I think we're going to switch, expecting knockoff. Yep, there's a knockoff. Leftovers I'm fine with losing. Might actually see the superpower here. But I would be more inclined to think Earthquake. I just don't want to risk Earthquake and switching into Talonflame and then only to find out, it does Stone Edge or Superpower instead, because Superpower can still do a number on Talonflame. And without Roost, I have no way to heal it. So I guess that's the question. Superpower or Earthquake? I'm feeling Earthquake, so I'm going to switch anyways. I'm feeling gutsy. There's the Earthquake. Now I do outspeed because we know he's not scarfed. So Stone Edge would be a consideration. However, I think it's more likely that he'll switch. If he does switch, U-turn will allow me to gain momentum. If he doesn't switch, U-turn is just going to do a lot of damage to Crocodile. And then I can switch back to Sizer again. But either way, it's a win-win. Yep, there's a Torkoal, and I'm fine with this. He does have Rocky Helmet, but that's okay. Torkoal is what I want to see, so I can get a sub up and Dragon Dance on Torkoal. If he Will-O-Wisps, that would be amazing because my substitute would block it. But I'm expecting a switch here, probably to Zapdos. Okay, rocks are fine. So, Dragon Dance, I guess. He should be expecting the Dragon Dance here, so I expect if he doesn't have a move like Whirlwind or Roar, that he could be in a lot of trouble. I do want to go for the +2 though. The +2 is the only way I can reliably kill most things. But if he switches to Zapdos, I'm going to stay with the +1. Okay, so Manphy's fine. This might also be a point where I stay at +1 and just crunch here. Maybe get the flinch. Because crunch will still 2-hit KO here. Best he can do is Energy Ball and then switch into, say, Crocodile. Do I want to crunch or do I want to dance to +2? I'm expecting Energy Ball here. Because that's the only thing that makes sense here. Manaphy doesn't really carry sound-based moves that can hit me through this and kill me. I'm going to calc it though. Because I can't remember the calculator that I did. Manphy. Even the Tail Glow 3 attacks. I did have max attack. At a +1, yeah. Crunch will 2-hit kill though. Oh, physically defensive, okay. Very interesting. So now, if he's physically defensive, I'm expecting a second Energy Ball here. So I actually want to switch into Goodra and get the special attack boost. If he does an Energy Ball and he does something like, Tail Glow, I can Dragon Tail it out. Or if he Scalds, Goodra can tank that. We're going to switch to Gudra. Get the special attack boost. Thank you. Or even the regular physical attack boost. It would be problematic if he switched into Crocodile when I Thunderbolted, so I'm going to go for Dragon Pulse here. I could also go for Ice Beam expecting the switch to Crocodile, but that would be interesting because he would have Electros or Zapdos to switch into. I don't see Manphy staying in though, so switching in Ice Beam hits things for quite a bit, but not as much as Dragon Pulse was. The only thing that Ice Beam would hit more would be Zapdos and Krook. Dragon Pulse would hit everything a little more evenly. Yeah, well, Dragon Pulse. Yep. So that was a good play on my part. This could be a physical attacking set. But I don't know if I have a choice. I could Dragon Tail it out and scout what it has, but if it's a physical move like Ice Fang or something, I'll die. This is tough. I really would like to switch into Feraligatr here, but I don't want Feraligatr to take too much damage. Nidoking would be a horrible choice here. I think staying in is the proper play and just taking whatever he hits me with. Yep. Okay, knock off to get the Assault Vest off. That's fine. I did go first on that, so he is slow, so he's probably bulky. Let's see if Dragon Pulse does 30 to 32. It's not going to do enough. However, Dragon Tail might kill. I just take damage. I don't know what other moves he has. If he had an ice move, he would have gone for it, I think, right there. I think Dragon Tail's fine. Yep. Get a little more damage out. Intimidate's fine. Krook is fast, so he will hit me first. Does have Earthquake, but I think I can revenge kill easily enough with Nidoking's superpower. So, or even Nidoking Ice Beam, really. I think sacking Gudra is probably the play here. I know Gudra is normally my Manphy killer, but I don't think I have much of a choice. Yep. And we're going to go into Nidoking. We'll do a Scarf Ice Beam. And Revenge Kill. If he switches into something like Manphy, that could be a problem. But I'm expecting something like a Torkoal instead. Or maybe even a Zapdos, or Electros rather. Yep. Scout for moves. So, Manphy would be the first play. That would be the best play he could make here, but if I see, let's see, he knows I'm special attacker, so he would gotta know that I would come in with an ice beam like that. He would imagine he's experienced enough to know that I'm scarfed at this point. I wouldn't have brought in him against Krook, otherwise Krook could have one shot with Earthquake. So yeah, he knows I'm choiced locked with Manphy. However, Lopunny, I mean, he knows I'm going to switch, so Tail Glow seems logical here. The question is, should I go Lopunny or Talonflame? I think Lopunny. I want to try and reserve Talonflame as much as I can to try and revenge kill later. And I'd like to be able to get the speed boost up and going. I'm fine with Scald. So we'll get a Fake Out going. He could Torkoal for the Rocky Helmet damage, knowing that I could be faking out here. So there is merit to Drain Punching here. We know he's bulky, so he's not at 328 speed. So I would still hit first with Drain Punch. Yeah, let's do Drain Punch. That'll protect us even if he switches. Sure. And he got the burn. That's unfortunate. I think we go for a return here. Get as much damage as we can. He is going to Scald a second time. That's fine. That's unfortunate. Fake Out would have been the better play there, but it's okay. I'm almost positive that Talonflame can revenge kill at this point, but if I bring in Sizer, or I can bring in Nidoking. If I Nidoking, I can Earth Power. He would switch to Zapdos, but I can preemptively switch ahead of time. Earth Power should kill. If he's physically defensive, Earth Power will slam him because of sheer force. I would think he would have to expect the Thunderbolt there. So yeah, now he's going to go to Zapdos, and that's fine. Zapdos would have Heat Wave, which means I can go into, let's say, Porygon Z. That's fine too. He might be a Scarf Porygon Z though, which would be interesting, or a specially defensive one. If he's specially defensive, that would be problematic, but there's no reason not to go Earth Power here. Yep, so he is Scarfed. Rocks can't kill me, so I actually want to switch out here and go Sizer and, or actually Talonflame even. Talonflame would probably die because 50% rocks. Tri-attack does a crap ton of damage. I think Sizer's the best bet here. Yep. Oh wow, paralyzed too? Jeez. I have to go for the bullet puncher. Yep. So here I can go, since he is scarf locked, I can go Nidoking. Or no, sorry, he outspeeds me. I can't go Nidoking here. I have to go Talonflame and Brave Bird him. Torkoal would probably be his logical switch here, but there's not much I can do to it other than switching to Feraligatr. Expecting the Brave Bird here, he has to, I'll say, either sack or possibly intimidate. Um, 351 speed. U-turn would kill, but then I would just kill myself in rocks damage, so I guess U-turn would avoid the issue of whether or not it 100% kills. And we'll go Brave Bird again. I'll just get a low roll. If I Nidoking here, he revenge kills with Porygon and then kills me. So I think I have to go Feraligatr here, Dragon Dance. Go to 450. That still doesn't outspeed Porygon Z though. This is probably a good game. I don't have a way to get out of this. I have no way to set up. If I revenge kill Crocodile and he's left with Porygon Z, I might be able to survive with Feraligatr, but I'm pretty sure it has, I would imagine it had Thunderbolt, being Airvar. I got multiple water types. However, if I lead with Nidoking first, he's locked into Tri-Attack or something that does not kill Feraligatr. I'll lock into Ice Beam here. So bring Porygon Z, hit with Tri-Attack. If Feraligatr survives and I set up a Dragon Dance, oh yeah, it still isn't enough, I forgot. So I have to kill Porygon Z straight up immediately. I may get lucky though, he might send in Zapdos or something. I don't think so. He'd have to go Porygon here, I would imagine. So how could we make this better? I don't think Sizer did very much this game. Goodra didn't do a lot either. Brings a lot of knockoff, a lot of heavy speed. So maybe I should pack Sucker Punch on Nidoking and drop the Scarf. I don't know. There's a lot of options I could run, I guess. The burn on Lopunny kind of hurt. Losing Goodra allowed Manphy to kind of go free reign on that. It's possible switching to Feraligatr would have been a better play there, but knowing he has Energy Ball, that's kind of iffy at best. Yeah, so here's Porygon, he's going to Revenge Kill. And Feraligatr, after Rocks damage, pretty sure Tri Attack does 63%. But we'll try and go for the 2-0. Yep, good game.